Tonight, families are together celebrating the holidays and sharing memories, all while making new ones. But there's one family here in Lexington that has a whole lot to celebrate. A reunion more than 2 decades in the making. WKYT's Chad Hedrick has the emotional moment. A grandmother saw her first grandchild for the first time since he was a year old.
Baggage claim at Bluegrass Airport has been the place for many family reunions this week. Big hugs and welcome homes to start the holiday.
I'm just really excited.
For one grandmother,
I'm getting ready to get teary.
She's been waiting 2 decades for this moment.
I haven't seen my grandson since he was a year old. He will be 23 on Friday.
Andrew's story began here in the U.S. as Judy Wright's first grandchild. When his mother got homesick, she took him to Panama. She signed an agreement to bring him back to the States, but because of circumstances and political unrest, Andrew never returned.
The first years were absolutely horrible. I finally got to the point where I felt like I was probably never going to see him again. It would just be a fluke. And as each year passed, especially when it came close to his birthday, it got harder and harder, and then it got easier.
Then about a month ago, Judy's phone rang.
He said, "Abby, I don't know if you remember me." And I knew right then that it was my grandson, because Abuela is Spanish for grandmother, and that's what he called me.
They've talked practically every day since.
This just knocked my socks off. Best call I've ever had.
Andrew joined the U.S. military when he was 18. Up until recently, he was stationed in Germany, using his free time to find his Abby.
When he found me on the internet, he looked on Facebook and couldn't find me. I had just stopped my Facebook account last December.
He found her through Instagram. Judy paid for Andrew to come to Lexington for Thanksgiving. He arrived late Wednesday night.
It's due in any time.
Each passing minute getting closer to that special reunion.
I've been in awe. I've been, pinching myself. Could it be true? And I've talked to him, and it's going to be something else to see him in person.
Then that moment finally arrived.
It's here. Oh my God.
And Judy got the hug she's waited over 20 years for.
Oh my God. Oh, I thought you'd never come off of that thing. Oh my God, you got a good hug. Look at you. Oh.
I always try to find her, but I never was able to do it. But it was going to be like my last, how can I say that?
The last time you tried?
Yeah, it was going to be my last time trying to contact her, and it was worth it.
He still favors the baby, and I missed all those years of watching him grow, but now I'm going to get to know him as a man, and I think his mom has done a great job raising him. He's everything I'd hoped he would grow up to be, and I'm just so glad I get him back.
Now home to make memories they've lost out on over the years. Thankful being an understatement.
Did not give up. You can do whatever you want in this world. If you want something, go ahead and go for it.
Andrew now has a remarkable story that has a beautiful new chapter.
But this is going to not be the end of it. This is just the beginning.
In Lexington, Chad Hedrick, WKYT.
And that is what it's all about. Well done, Chad Hedrick. This is Andrew's first time celebrating Thanksgiving in the United States, but he says one thing he is really looking forward to is going Black Friday shopping for the first time. So I hope they can do that together.